Going to kind of be like an evolution of your golf swing from left to right as we go through. So the left hand one was your before at the start of the session.
Yeah.
As we said, grip position. Left hand was very much round to your left as you look down.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really sort of see the knuckles there on your left hand kind of in here.
That's right.
We could sort of see the top of the grip there, the top of your hand there, which means your left wrist wasn't far enough over. This is called a weak grip. Not in terms of position or preference or pressure or quality. It's terminology. That's strong, that's weak. Generally speaking, the shots you will get from that, the ball that goes high right is weakish, and the shot that goes low left will be strong. 10 to 10 minutes, okay? But this is what we call a weak grip. So we're trying to strengthen that grip to get that golf ball going further and straighter and improving that kind of ball flow, okay? You also have the hand of the golf club, say, leaning back a little bit, and the club face, we can see sort of just twist. I mean, the club face there, he's aiming open there, probably about 15, 20 degrees or so. That's going to send the ball to the right anyway. Added to the fact the grip was where it was, your club face is going to be coming back to the golf, aiming somewhere over here. And because of that, you knew the ball was going to spin to the right. What did you do? You try to chop across it to swing left. Yeah, two wrongs make a right. It can do, and you'd eventually find straight on a driving range. But yeah, it's more kind of compensatory golf. You get the golf ball going where you want to go to, but it takes you 50 shots to do it. Yeah, on the golf course, when you get one go, don't we? So the sequencing we're going to go through now in terms of our setup, we're going to start off with our feet together and putting the golf club down behind the golf ball now. As you can see, a bit more square to target, feet together, and the club now in our left. Look at the position of your left hand now. That little thumb and forefinger crease is creating that mark that goes up towards your right shoulder there, yeah?
Okay.
Getting the club in the fingers, it will improve your quality, your grip for longer on your gloves. You get more life out of your gloves and stuff. Gripping the club more in that kind of left hand there. And then put your right hand on. You can see when your right hand comes on, because your right hand goes underneath your left hand, this shoulder now
drops down.
It's going to drop just a little bit. We're not going to like fall down massively, but it's just going to be underneath a little bit, so both arms maintain a sort of fairly decent. Then your feet now step apart into setup. And as we said, what we're looking for is kind of an extended line down there, which you pretty much on. The hands are slightly forward. They're certainly nearer your front foot. And the grip is in a much better position, and also grip pressure, not squeezing on for dear life. That's the key thing, okay? If you're gripping the club so tight, as we said, it's very hard to move the club efficiently. You lose all your speed, you actually lose control, and the ball's going to go worse as a result of that, okay? And then in terms of the swing, we're now going to try and maintain our position over the golf ball. So we're not going to sway and lift our body up to the right, or as in left speed up at your right onto this foot, okay? This foot's going to stay on the ground here now. So as we go back to the top of the backswing, you can see there's your backswing. If we compare that move now to this move when you went back, you can see how much your left foot's moving off the ground there.
Yeah. Your
head moving up towards the top of that red box there.
Yeah.
Moving away, rising up. And this is where someone would classically say, oh, keep your head down there, Josh. Well, yeah, but your head's not moving independently.
No.
The thing that's attached to your head, your body, is moving, and your shoulders are lifting up. So your head, there's no way you can keep your head. I mean, you'd break your neck if you did, so there's no way your head can stay down. So trying to keep your head down there is like trying to ice skate uphill. It's just not going to work, is it? No. So we've got to try and make sure that we're staying over the golf ball now with our body.
Yeah.
Being looser, we can now come back to the golf ball, coming back into a nice extended line there, lead arm, elbow, hand and club, and then twisting through to target. In time, we're going to get a bit more twist through the golf ball there as we go through, which if we look at this right hand one now, going through that sequence, which like I say, if we can do this now at home, when you did this yourself, okay, we'll go from the start to sort of show you how long it looks like to you, how long it's going to take it, right? So from the start here now, setting up, grip, nice and loose. I can read it again, that's fine. So we'll start from now, club gum on the ball, gripping it, set your feet, nice and loose, bit of a sort of step around to get comfortable, and pull the trigger. Yeah? It doesn't take that long, does it really?
No.
But you're probably at the start going, I'm going to do this, and you'll be aware of people maybe watching, or we don't want to be done as slow players and stuff, so we try and rush the shots and end up playing the shots quicker and then play worse, so we play more shots and take longer. So the quicker we try and play sometimes, the longer we take. So
yeah.
And this at the moment now is still very new and fresh to you. I mean, this is something you've just sort of learned sort of today.
Yeah.
As we said, if we can get to a stage where
becomes
you
natural.
Just do this without even thinking about it, yeah? You grab a golf club, pick up a golf club, go, and just know how to stand to it, okay?
Yeah.
Like I said, at the moment now, it's a very sort of conscious thing you're doing. Grip down with the club on the ground first, behind the ball, aiming at your target. Left hand on the club first. The right hand now will just sort of drop down with that shoulder falling down.
Yeah.
Once your right hand's on there, you then set your feet for comfort, get yourself in a good sort of comfortable start position, and then pull the trigger. Yeah, your head now staying a much more slow. There's a little rise there, but it's marginal. Okay, I wouldn't worry about that at the moment. That's enough. You're staying within the parameters of where we want to stay. You're not lifting up that much. Your left foot staying on the ground nicely.
Okay.
As you can see by the evidence, the golf club coming back to the golf ball. Look at that frame there. We saw that club in the old sort of video. The club was over here, so when it's chopping down across the golf ball. Now, because the ball is starting to go straighter, you're going, actually, I can now swing it where I want to go, not think, oh, it goes to the right. I know, I'll swing it to the left. People always try and fix their faults by trying to adjust the symptoms, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Club face to the right, the ball's going to go right. The ball going right is a symptom. You can't fix that by just swinging left, yeah? No. You've got to fix the fault at the source and what's causing that. And for the most part, I'd say 90% of faults stem from how people hold the club, stance the golf ball, and how they set up. If you set up for anything wrong, you've got to do something in the swing to adjust that. And if you don't, you hit a bad shot. And if you adjust incorrectly, you hit another bad shot the other direction. And now your game's going right, left, right, left, right, left, yeah? No sort of consistency, yeah? Does that make sense then, Josh, yeah? So some things to work on there, obviously, with terms of setup. Like I say, if you can...
Yeah.
Please, and I'm not just trying to be nice, if you want to sort of go home, practice your setup from face on, in front of a mirror, put your phone on the wall there, press record, film it for 20 seconds, ping it across me on WhatsApp or email or whatever and stuff.
Yeah.
We can have a look at it. And I think what you'll do is, this is what we're looking for now in terms of your setup. You'll know when you look at the video, I'll send it to Gareth, okay, and you go, oh, no, that's terrible, I'll do it again. And you'll make sure you do a good one before you send it through to me, but it will keep you on top of checking it and go, why did that look bad? Okay, that felt there. And you'll become more aware of what good feels like, yeah?
Okay.
That's the key thing. If you're still at the golf course, does this feel good? I don't know, I did. But if you go, actually, that doesn't feel quite right, you'll know how to adjust on the golf course, because obviously on the golf course, you're kind of a phone now or a mirror to help you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, mate? Okay. Good stuff, right.